Apple, Samsung, and Fitbit have the market cornered for smartwatches and fitness bands. But what if I told you there was another fitness band that just entered the market? The Mi Band 3. That checks most of the boxes that we're all looking for. An inexpensive price with a high quality product. Let's check this bad boy out coming up. Hey tubers, it's Ben the Curious Consumer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Xiaomi Band 3, the follow-up to the Xiaomi Band 2. This product has really surprised me. I purchased it on GearBest. I'll leave the link in the description below for you guys if you're interested. And right now, if you were to pick it up at the time of recording this video, it is actually on sale for only $28.99, which is pretty cool. Typically, it ranges right around the $45 mark, but right now it is on sale. So if you are interested and you find this helpful, check it out. This product has really surprised me because I didn't have high hopes for it. I thought it was just going to be a fitness band. Now, I'm not a gym rat. I don't go to the gym very often. I am very active. I do play sports, and I do walk a little bit here and there, and I wanted to check my steps. Now, I do already own an Apple Watch, but when I'm being active, I don't really wear my Apple Watch because I have fear of breaking the screen. So if I'm outside and I'm playing football or basketball with my son or something like that and I want to track my steps, I want something that's going to be a little bit more budget friendly. If it does break, I could just pick up another one. And this ticked all the boxes. It has a pedometer inside. It checks your steps. It tells you, just like what the Fitbit and the Apple Watch will do, it tells you how many calories you've burned or how far you've gone. It is waterproof up to 50 meters. It has a lift to wake feature on your wrist, and it tells you the weather. So you could figure out what's going on outside without having to pull your phone out of your pocket before you go outside and do it. I really like this thing. It's small enough, it's light enough, and it's fashionable enough to wear all the time. Now, it's similar to the Fitbit, where you take a look, it has its own little charging dongle. For somebody with the active lifestyle, this thing is light enough, it is bright enough, and it has a bunch of features that, well, you wouldn't really expect from a fitness band. I could turn down phone calls if I receive any. I can read text messages on the fitness band itself. I can see the weather outside before I go outside and do things. The screen itself is an OLED screen, which is really bright. Outdoors, though, on a bright and sunny day, it could be a little bit dim, so you may have to cover your hand over the top to get an idea of what the screen is actually saying. It does have a big screen here for its size. It's a 0.78-inch OLED touchscreen. Let's say you're running and you want to time yourself. It does have a stopwatch feature on there as well. It has, and this is the part that blew my mind, it has a 20-hour standby time with only a 2-hour charge time. This thing I charged one time, the first time that I've got it, and I've been using it for a week non-stop, and I'm only at 54%. I mean, it's been over 8 days so far, and I'm still running at 54%. I've received text messages on it. I've used it to monitor my sleep patterns to see if I'm getting restful sleep at nighttime. I mean, this thing really stands out as far as how long it lasts. I mean, my Apple Watch only lasts about a day on a single charge. So for something like this to last me for 20 days of time or use, I mean, is really good. It has a 110 milliamp hour battery that only requires a 2-hour charge time, and it lasts virtually forever. I can't say enough about this thing. I'm pretty impressed. I will say the only two things I didn't like about it, number one was the setup. It wasn't too hard to do, but I had some issues with creating the account on the Xiaomi webpage and then bringing it over to the wristband. But it did resolve itself. The issue did resolve itself, so now it works. But in the first couple of days, I was a little discouraged with that. And number two, if I receive any text messages on here, the screen itself is oriented in one way. It's oriented either to the right wrist or the left wrist, and it never changes. So if I receive any text messages, the text messages go across the short way as opposed to the long way, and it does cut off some words. So those were some of the things that I didn't like about the Xiaomi Band, but definitely not enough to steer me away from this particular product. I really enjoy it. I highly recommend you guys check it out too at home. And for the price, if you're looking for something just to track steps, or you're just decided to get off the couch, New Year's resolutions are coming up soon too. You want to go out and you don't want to break your smartwatches like your Samsung Galaxy watches or your Apple watches, this would be a great alternative. The Xiaomi Band 3, check it out at GearBest.com. Again, I will leave a link in the description below. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're anything like me, ladies and gentlemen, you're always curious about new products like this. Leave some interesting information down below about your experiences with fitness bands and smartwatches. Which ones are your favorites? As always, everyone, stay curious, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.